on the edge of a cliff. Realize there must be more to life than this. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Just grab my hand from him, send with me tonight.
My channel is about all things chronic illness, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hey guys, happy Monday. I know I look a mess. I just woke up. It's like it's a little bit after 6:30. Today's just hard. This is my second week of no Humira. I've decided to just hold off until after my EMG. When I travel back to UAB at the end of the month, because I feel like it's really masking a lot of pain and issues that I'm having. So, yeah, I've been struggling. Tonight's the first night of the prep for my colonoscopy that I have for Wednesday. And I told you guys the last time, when I rescheduled, that I would try to bring you guys along. So at 6 o'clock, I was supposed to start the magnesium citrate. Obviously, like, I've been asleep since like 3 something. So I'm going to, does it make sense? Probably not, but I'm going to try to eat something because I've only eaten once today. And then I will take instead of half a bottle, and then tomorrow or tonight after midnight, I can't have any solid foods. Then I'll start the liquid part. I have a lot of Jello and juices to get me started, but I need to get the Dulcolax laxative. I thought I had some, and then I thought I was gonna feel like going down the street to the store, but I used a different strand of marijuana from a new dispensary, and I'm still sleepy. So it's just not safe for me to drive right now. What else was I gonna say? So yeah, as soon as I start, don't worry, hair appointments Thursday. But as soon as I start, I will show you this. I spoke with the nurse, so after I'm done eating, I'm trying to give myself time to eat and to take my Plaquenil for that to at least be in my system, because I can't take it tomorrow. And of course, then I will be taking Zofran, and or Phenergan and Bentyl to help with the stomach cramps, if I have any. But I'm prayerful that it's gonna go good and it won't be, the anxiety, and I won't have to deal with any of the other issues that I've had to deal with. So I will come back in a little bit. All right, guys. It's 7:30. I'm trying to do something with this hair. I don't have the strength to try to do anything else. But I've got my water, and I just took my Zofran and Bentyl, so I can be ahead of things if something were to occur. But I'm going to be trusting and believing that it's going to be fine, and I'm not going to have any issues. So this is the magnesium citrate, and it's supposed to be the cherry flavor. I've never had it before, but I'm pretty sure it's still going to taste like pure salt. So I'm supposed to, this is like a 10-ounce thing, and I'm only supposed to do like half of this bottle. So we're gonna try to get as much of it down as possible. I'm just gonna pour it in the glass with straw. Um, got some Starburst, something to put in my mouth to try to like maybe it won't make it as bad. My niece is trying to call me. Sorry. And it smells like cherry. I'm gonna take it slow. I'm not trying to force myself to drink a whole bunch, because it'll defeat the purpose if something were to backfire. So here we go.
Hello. Yeah, man, I see your phone call. Hello?
I'm trying to drink this. I'm trying to. Will you stop? What are you doing? I'm trying to. I gotta drink this nasty medicine.
Girl, drink that stuff. That strawberry. You see how big her nose is? Really?
Ah.
How was school today?
Okay. I drank it down. And let's see. Now the waiting game. Hey guys, happy Tuesday. Forgot to come back last night. So, I drank the half of a bottle of the magnesium citrate and nothing happened. I had one time where I thought like, oh, I've got to go, nothing. So today is clear liquids only, and I start my laxative and Miralax at noon, I think. But I'll bring you guys along when I get ready to do that. Alright guys, I know your girl is looking a whole rough over here. My bonnet and my bun underneath. Anyways, so after I came on this morning, I did go to the bathroom, but it was not like anything of like running to the bathroom. My husband is still out. Our washer broke, so he had to go to the laundromat. So he's picking up I have to get the laxatives, the Docalax laxatives, and start those. I was supposed to start them at noon, but it's 12:03. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna be delayed a couple hours, but I can go ahead and mix up the Miralax and the 64 ounces of liquid that I already have. I'm supposed to start that. I think I put it back. I don't even know. It's a schedule that leads all the way up until about 6, 7 o'clock tonight. So I'm just gonna have to do what I gotta do. Because yesterday I just could not drive to go get what I needed to get. So it's not a whole lot of the laxative that I have to take. So I'm happy about that, and I'm just prayerful that it'll start working. And maybe the magnesium citrate didn't work because I didn't eat as much yesterday. But I still felt like I ate enough that it should have worked. So yeah, that's the game plan. I'm just really tired, and just struggling with my joint pain and everything, because I'm not on my Humira. So it's amazing how stuff works, and even though you don't feel good, you know, but then when you come off of the medicine, you really know how much that I guess that it was helping. but it also concerns me of the pain that I'm having. Like, am I masking something more serious because the medicine is covering it up? And am I doing more damage to my body? Like, trying to walk, my neck, and all of that stuff. So, like I said, I'm planning to just hold it off until after this EMG at the end of the month. But yeah, so I've just been sitting here working on just track stuff. Um, just sitting here with my laptop, so I don't have to worry about like trying to move around too much. But yeah, your girl is like, this week has just been hard, and I'm trying to pace myself with what I do and don't do. I have to, oh Jesus, check in um, at 6:45 tomorrow. So I'm about to get up, mix up this Miralax. I'll have to just kind of tweak what I gotta do so at least I can start the process with something. And then once my husband gets home, then I can, start adding the actual the tablets. And I used to have them here, like laxatives, but then they expired, so I threw that stuff away. And then I thought my husband had some from when he had his colonoscopy a couple weeks ago, but he just did go lightly, and that was all he was required to do. So, yeah. But I'll come back once I start mixing my, I don't know, like my butterfly, and then it's like allergies. Yeah. Anywho's, yeah, I'll come back when I'm mixing the Miralax in the juice, and starting to drink that. So don't do what I'm doing because I'm having to make this work based off of, the circumstances right now. But at least I wanted to bring you guys along. Hey guys, so I wanted to pop back in, to let you know how things are going. Yeah, the struggle of, the laxative, it's just really severe cramping. And so I finally like got about an hour of sleep. Um, I don't know if I have anything left in me. I haven't even started the Miralax. But taking those 6 laxatives have wore me completely out. So I'm gonna get up and eat some Jello and maybe drink a little sip from one bottle to see how I do. And I'll let you guys know. Alright guys, so it's like what time? 12:35. And I survived the prep. I was not able. No, I was not able to do all of the Miralax because pretty much the laxative like cleaned me out. The way you know that is like, it's just of course like liquid that's like yellowish. Because I know a lot of people are like, well, how do I know that I'm completely clean? So just the research is what I found. Good night. Um, love you too. Sorry. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Googled it, making sure. Because I didn't want to I felt like if I kept drinking the Miralax, like I drunk a little. But I felt like if I kept drinking it, I was going to get dehydrated really bad. So I'm still sipping on water, even though I know I'm not supposed to have anything after midnight. But I'll stop right at like 1 o'clock. Because I have to be there at 6:45. I'm hoping my procedure is like 7:30, but it might be 8. So I'm trying to hydrate a little bit longer. like I said, don't follow every rule or thing like I do. But I know my body and I have to stay hydrated. Otherwise, can't get IVs and all of that stuff. And today's just been hard. Like I've been drinking, but then like with the stomach cramps, like I literally was like in one position, didn't want to move because it hurt that bad. My lupus is being lupusy. My butterfly rash has been a little bit more pronounced the last few days, but I'm super tired. Have not had any Plaquenil today. I've done my tincture for my marijuana. I just did that and a capsule for tonight. Got my alarm set. Got my clothes ready for tomorrow. And had to get this show on the road. And yeah. It's like I'm glad like I wasn't like super hungry the last few days. So that's kind of helped me. The only thing I've had today is I did some broth, chicken broth, but I infused. I put mushrooms and onion just for more flavor, and that broth was like amazing. Of course I didn't, I just strained it, so of course because I couldn't eat the mushrooms or anything like that. But it tasted really really good. And then I've had 2 Jellos, and that's it. So I know I'm ready to eat, but I'm just thankful that I just didn't have a crazy appetite because I think that would have made things a little bit more difficult. And of course, if I had more stuff on my stomach, then I probably still would have been in the bathroom right now. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Hey guys, happy Wednesday. So I'm back home from my colonoscopy. Everything went good. He did do some biopsies just to make sure that there isn't Crohn's, colitis, or cancer, that wasn't like visible to the eye. And he really assured me like once we get these results, we can definitely get a better game plan to try to control all of the GI stuff that I have. And I did show him the one set of labs. I'll try to put it on the screen that were abnormal that my rheumatologist ordered, and it was for Crohn's, I think. But he said that's common for people with Crohn's or colitis. I can't remember. But it's also common to be abnormally high because of autoimmune disease. So yeah. So I think looking back, like lupus and autoimmune has really attacked my stomach like really bad, and my lungs. So definitely need to look at more healthier lifestyle changes to try to deal with the stuff that I'm having to deal with. I'm not sure if he will put me back on the imipramine or exactly what, but I told him like the Humira is causing lots of pancreatic flares, and he feels like I don't need to be on Humira unless colitis or Crohn's that comes back positive. So I guess I did the right decision by keeping stuff on hold till especially after that EMG. And then I have an appointment with my dermatologist, I believe the week before I go to UAB or maybe the week after, to figure out what are my other options for when it comes to the hidradenitis. So yeah, like I'm okay with not being on it, but I will have to be on something in addition to Plaquenil when it comes to lupus stuff. So I may really consider that new medication that has come out that the rheumatologist mentioned. I'm going to actually have to call and move my rheumatology appointment because we're supposed to fly and see our new grandbaby at the end of April. So a lot of stuff I gotta get done. But I've taken my tincture oil because I'm like really uncomfortable. My husband made me a grilled cheese, which is like my go-to thing after any kind of procedures, but it did not agree well with me. So I'm just gonna I got some grape juice, and I'm gonna just take it easy on what I'm trying to eat today to like slowly get back into, trying to eat. I probably just need to eat more bland until my stomach is a little bit better. Hey guys, happy Thursday. Heading to get my hair done. Not wanting to, but when you pay deposits and you can't get your money back, you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, I have started yesterday with a really bad headache. Haven't really had like too big of an appetite since the colonoscopy. The weather in Florida is crazy. Like literally, like I interviewed a new housekeeper and she came at like about 10:30, right at and it was cold. And now it's 12:30 and it's scorching hot, and I have on a long sleeve shirt, but I didn't have time to go back in and change anything. But anywho, so I'm just really struggling with everything. I called the rheumatologist because this whole him coming to my city versus me traveling to Alabama is kind of confusing because the local office here doesn't have any clue when it comes to if you're sick, who to call, or do you call him, and it's just a lot. So I called his office in Alabama, and I was preparing myself to see if they could work me in and I would travel next week. But he does telehealth, praise Jesus. So the girl worked me in for Monday, and I'm going to talk to him about the Humira, talk to him about the flares coming off of the Humira, what the GI doctor said, the whole follow-up stuff of all this MS stuff, and I just don't feel good, and I've got to figure out, or we have to figure out some form of treatment, because clearly the Humira does help some stuff, but it makes a whole lot other things a lot worse, and so I'm just concerned at this point. So I have that on Monday, and what else? I can't even remember. Like, my bad. It's just I'm having a hard time, y'all. Memory and all of that is really been a struggle. I didn't want to drive myself to this appointment. I really needed to take some medicine, but my husband having a special needs child, and we're about to get 2 vehicles. Because normally like our schedules work, so we have the 1 vehicle. But lately, like, it's just our schedules have been crazy, and so it's hard to navigate things. But it is what it is. So we're just slowly looking so we can make the best investment, because we have no debt, no car notes, no house note, nothing. So we want to make sure whatever we get is going to last us a while, and that we could pay cash for, or at least last us for the next 3-4 years or whatever. My car I brought it brand new in like 2013, so yeah, it's time for something else, but it's still a good car. Don't get me wrong, but we know that we just need to have something else, just in case. So, and I think we're going to also get a minivan, which that helps a lot easier when you're transporting our Easter with her wheelchair and everything. So we have to be very mindful of like what we can and can't get, and I want to lean towards more hybrid things, just because of the way everything is going in the world. Like, things are going to be electric cars within the next, I want to say, 8 years or something like that. So yeah, but I just went to pop on. But I will I have a board meeting tonight at what time? I have a board meeting at 5:30. I don't know how long this appointment is going to take, but I'm going to get the quickest style ever. Probably my bun up and part down. I have no clue. I'm just really, it's hard right now. So I probably, I don't know. My body feels achy and like I'm coming down with something. And that's how I feel when I have a flare. So I'll keep you guys posted. I think like our area is supposed to have this crazy weather come in to where the temperature is supposed to drop in the 20s. Yeah, I didn't bring my rings, earrings, nothing. But anywho's, I will come back later on this weekend. Alright guys, so I'm done getting my hair done. Got her to do just like the French braids. I have actually 4 of them. My head just hurting so bad, like I had to tell her that, like, hey, I'm done under the dryer, like I can barely see right now, and I don't have sunglasses to try to like block out the sun. Husband's he broke my pair of sunglasses. He sit on them by accident, and I was supposed to go get my eyes checked to try to get some prescription sunglasses, but America's Best, like I can't get on their schedule online, so I need to call them to get on their schedule. But I'm very nauseated, like really, really bad. And I told her, I was like, hey, I gotta go. Like I said that, or I'm about to throw up if I stay here under this dryer. So I'm gonna try to go home for a little bit and take a migraine pill, because I have a meeting to be to at 5:30. So hopefully I'll feel a little bit better by then. I'm not even gonna try to eat anything. I had an egg and cheese sandwich this morning, but it's like I woke up with the headache. I went to bed with the headache. So yeah, I'm just struggling. I have to put my glasses on to be able to see good, but like the back part of your glasses that touches that little spot behind your ear that sometimes helps with migraine pressure and stuff like that, it's like it's nagging it and it's so aggravating. But I'll keep you guys updated. Hey guys, happy Friday. Hope everyone's well. Just got out the shower. It's early. It's like almost 8. I've been up all day. It's just like hitting me. I've been hurting pretty much all day, but like the pain is pretty bad. I've done my tincture today, and I hit the vape pen twice before I got in the shower. The one that I'm doing, even though I don't get monetized, but music in the background. So one of the ones that I'm trying out is called, it's from True Leaf. Can't even see. And it's their tincture. It's called Nano. And the ratio, I'm trying to find it. Oh. It's 118.23 milligrams of THC and 14.56 milligrams of CBD. And I took this, I don't know, like 4 something, I think. And this one has a little different taste. I don't know if you can really see, but it's kind of like, it looks kind of cloudy. So the taste is not the best. Not that any of their tinctures are, but a lot of them, I used to feel like if you grew up in a Pentecostal household and your parents made you drink a little olive oil, blessed oil, that's what it normally tastes like. But this just tastes different. I really can't like, I kind of feel woozy, but I've also been using, not today, but this hybrid one that came from the new place that Liberty something. I can't even remember. And this one has 113.5 THC and 92.9. So a lot of days I'll do this one. And it seems to work a lot better. And I guess because it has more CBD in it. And normally I'll do like a 0.25 or something like that. And if like how I feel now, I would have taken that. I would have done normally like some of this, like half, and then an indica capsule that I get also. Where did I get this one from? MedMen. But the last time I went in there, MedMen changed their pricing, got rid of the capsules that worked really good, and they wanted you to spend a whole bunch of other money that I was not going to spend. Same thing for their tincture. Their tincture used to be like 25, 35 bucks, which would last me for a month depending on, how often I was using it. I went in there, they were like, we don't have that anymore. And so now, like, I think their cheapest tincture is like $60 plus. It might have been more. I know they had one that was over 100, and it's like a little bottle. I'll be like, not at all, not gonna happen, not this girl. So comment below if you do medical cannabis. I posted on Instagram. I'll try to insert it if I still have it. Last night was like stressful as far as like just a week of just not feeling good. Body still kind of crazy when it comes to not being on Humira, stress with nonprofit stuff, dealt with some racist religious type things, and it was just emotionally draining. So normally, like when I actually smoke flower, I only do like half of a joint, blunt, whatever you call them. But last night I did the whole doggone thing, and it was very strong, very, very strong. But I needed it because I was done. I was done hurting. I was just done with everything. So tonight I'm gonna do the rest of what I have to do in the bed because I've been sitting up. Because at first we interviewed a girl to come clean yesterday, and she's supposed to come today, but then she had to cancel. She can't come to Monday, which is fine because that gives me a whole lot more time to do what I have to do around the house, to like get rid of stuff that we don't really need or just organize. So when she does clean, it will be thoroughly cleaned and not cleaned around. And thank God, like Florida has some crazy weather. I think it's not just Florida, but to go from 75 and then tomorrow it's going to drop to the high will be the 40s. And then Sunday it starts to creep back up to where it's 50 something. So it's like the weather is affecting my back and joints and everything else. But I'm thankful that we're canceling practice tomorrow and we could just rest and do whatever we have to do. Because we have 1, 2, possibly 4 meets that I need to get scheduled, and that's what I'm gonna flip it. Well, that's what I'm currently working on right now is putting the stuff in the online database where track teams register. It's just a lot. We're dealing with a lot of contracts. We had a lot of calls today, like, setting up vendors and trying to plan the other meet. Like, the first meet that we have is a 2-day meet that we do meet management for. None of our athletes participate. Then the next week we travel to Tallahassee to help with the meet, and our athletes will participate at that one. And then the week after that, we host our own meet where we're collaborating with a different club. Then the week after that is AAU district qualifiers that we're hosting. And then, it's just a lot, y'all. I'm thankful that I have enough more time than like last year. We planned 3 meets in a month, and it was a lot. And I don't want to do that because not only am I trying to do that, I have nonprofit stuff that, for grant season, we are full swing. Grant applications are due on the 17th, and then it's like, yeah, everything. Like the whole month of April will be consumed up until the second week in May with all things focus group and site visits and all of that. And, I have an event that's on the 22nd of this month that's with grants. So still have a lot of work that I have to get done, me and my co-chair. She's actually on a cruise right now, and or going on a cruise. So she'll be out all week. And then when she comes back, then I just told her I'm gonna be available but not available because me having to travel to UAB. And then as soon as I get back from UAB, the next day we leave for Jacksonville, and then I'm down there till Sunday, and I'm gonna ride back up with my friend because my husband because they normally get done a little later, so he's gonna stay till Monday. But it's just a lot that we have to get accomplished. And I just need the strength, Jesus. But yeah, I will definitely keep you guys posted.